here as we head through your Saturday night. New tornado warning has been issued by the National Weather Service here in Des Moines for another thunderstorm that's spinning up in northwest Iowa once again. This one up in Webster County here. So we'll zoom out just a little bit so you can get kind of the lay of the land. Fort Dodge is right here. This tornado warning is for just a very small area in western, kind of northwestern Webster County here, right around the town of Barnum. And then this thunderstorm goes up to the north here along, there's a Webster County Road P49, if I remember right, up towards Clare there in northwestern Webster County. So the tornadic portion of this storm is right here on the south side of this warning, right around the Barnum area. Okay, this warning's in effect right now, runs until 8:45 here, a little bit less than a half hour from now. Slow moving storm drifting off to the north here, about 10 miles per hour. We'll give you a sort of a look at where it's spinning here this evening. And honestly, this is probably one of the stronger signatures, at least in the wind field, that we've seen with a lot of these very quick sort of spin ups with all these storms that have been trying to form tornadoes as we've gone through the afternoon and now into the evening hours. So here, there's Barnum itself right here, right where you see that little couplet right there. That's the area of spin. Highway 7, that is also 190th Street here as you head west of Fort Dodge. If I remember right, that's like an ethanol plant or something right there, just to the east of Barnum. And then you head up north of there along the county road, widen things out just a bit. Clare, you would show up right here. So if we put this into motion here over the past half hour, it's only moving north at about 10 miles per hour. So it's going to take probably another half hour before it would get to Clare if there's a tornado on the ground or if there's just a funnel cloud, a sort of lowering. No confirmation, I don't think, as of yet, of a tornado on the ground, but it is moving off to the north about 10 miles per hour here in western Webster County and is going to move from Barnum. Barnum, you probably need to be sheltered right now because this circulation, whether it's down on the ground or whether it's just spinning up in the air, it's right on top of you here at the moment. And it's probably, let's see, this is what, 5 miles away from Clare off to the north here. Manson, across the county line to the west, you are not part of this warning. Fort Dodge is not either, but maybe if your cell phone just happened to ping a tower close by and you're getting the EAS tone, that real loud squawking emergency alert on your phone, that's because of this warning. So Fort Dodge, not part of this warning. Areas along Highway 20 to the south, not part of this warning as well. But if you are west of Fort Dodge by several miles, especially north and west, the small towns of Barnum and Clare, you are part of this warning at this point in the evening. You can pick out where the circulation is now. New scans probably a mile or two north and east of Barnum. And yeah, the storm relative winds gives you the same sort of picture. If we kind of shut out every other part of the storm, it doesn't show up super well here on the actual rotational product. If you are up near Clare, you probably can't see this super well because you're looking straight through a bunch of some rainfall, maybe a little bit of some hail as well with that storm as it lifts off to the north here only at about 10 miles per hour. Now that flash of yellow you're seeing behind the screen, ironically, that's actually the tornado watch expiring from the Storm Prediction Center behind that was left over much of north central Iowa. That's why there's that weird yellow flash here at this point.